Hello everyone, Johnny Minder here, and today, as per title, we are playing both Pokémon Stadium 1 and 2, mostly just for fun. In particular, we are playing the mini games. We'll keep other modes. Potentially, we'll also revisit the mini games. Today we'll focus simply on playing them all. But yeah, we'll keep other modes for potential Let's Learn Japanese with a series of these two games. Okay, without further ado, let's start. I'd say potentially... first, let's open it. I'd say potentially you could play together with me. But to do so, I think you might need the Japanese Nintendo 64 app. I have doubts, even though I have never tested it, if you can play between different versions, but I have serious doubts. If you do and want to, then as usual, you can send me a friend request. I think in this case it's actually needed to then choose this with friends, and so you have to be friends on Switch. So there's this possibility. Otherwise I'll simply play on my own against CPUs and just check out all the mini games. Okay, without further ado, let's start with Pokémon Stadium. Actually, Pokémon Stadium, as you can see here on the box art, Pokémon Stadium 2, but this is our Pokémon Stadium 1 outside of Japan. That's because in Japan there was actually another Pokémon Stadium before this one, but it's way more limited, and so it's not surprising that it's not even included on NSO, and we wouldn't play it regardless, considering that it doesn't have mini games. Okay, without further ado, let's start it. Okay, I didn't expect that. I don't think there was that in the international version. I definitely don't remember it from when I played it on as a kid. As you can see again, come on, Monster Stadium 2. Let's push start. No cartridges, of course. Unfortunately, not only it isn't supported in general, the transfer pack functionality, which could work technically for other games that are both in their N64 and Game Boy Color, Game Boy in general, technically, versions on NSO, like for Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. In this case, we still don't have, unfortunately, the Game Boy Color games, mainline Pokemon games. So without further ado, let's open the Pokémon Stadium, which is actually where we can choose most modes, including the one we are interested in. And as I was trying instinctively to use the control stick, but this is one of those games that actually uses the N64 D-pad usually. Also uses the control stick in some mini games, as we'll see. We'll go to the Chibikko Club. It's similar to the English one, where it's a kids club or something like then yeah, chibi, small, then we have this additional ko, definitely the one for child and so on, so yeah, similar, even though I haven't heard Chibikko that often, but yeah, its components are clear enough, are most certainly those. Yeah, we'll focus on these. Okay, first, I'll actually play this mode, the one where you compete against others to get first place. We'll see which games we end up playing with that. And then, if we have enough time, because I'd like to keep 1 hour for this Pokémon Stadium and the other hour for Pokémon Stadium 2. Pokémon Stadium Gold and Silver, as we'll see in Japanese. But yeah, I'd like to play all the mini games, and so we might go back to this free selection if we don't play them all here. Yeah, let's of course add ourselves. As for the strength of the computers, for those who watching my current Let's Learn Japanese series, which is also Pokemon 1, Pokemon Snap, I'm playing these, of course, also considering that Legends ZA just came out. Above it says, in the blue box, it says Computer no Tsuyosa. So yeah, the strength of the computer. Tsuyosa from Tsuyoi, strong, the adjective. And like we have seen, by dropping the E and adding Sa, we make the corresponding noun, so strength in this case. Again, these streams are mostly just for fun, but was worth mentioning that considering that we have just seen it. As you can see, Tsuyoi is also one of the options, so strong, so difficult, hard, we'll say in English usually. Easy is the opposite, Yowai, weak. We actually simply choose, let's say, Futsu, which is normal. Yeah, no. 3 is slightly too little. Because technically, to play them all, you could say we should increase it the most, but then of course it's not guaranteed that we'll immediately win. There might be repeats and so on, so I'd say an in between, not 9, not 1, not even 3, I'd say we can try 5, and we'll see based on that. Okay, we start with Clefairy Says. In Japanese, Clefairy's classroom, finger oscillation, we could say in this case, finger moving classroom, as in the metronome, technically. Would be my guess, but yeah, we simply have to press it's Simon Says simply. So we use the D-pad and press. Yeah, let's start. We'll check the full readings in. Yeah, and now it's telling us which ones to press. Is enough for now. After that, I have to focus. Luckily, the computers are making mistakes. Okay, this should be fine. yeah, we check the reading, the writings in a potential series in detail. Okay, still easy enough thanks to that middle part. Well, as soon as I say it, I had doubts and didn't press the final one. And also made the mistake for the second to last one, but yeah. Okay, yeah, they're the opposite. Luckily, they're the same. Okay, now I got them. I should have got them. Scum got already. It's already out. Okay, we have the last one. Okay. I think I made a mistake for the last two. Or maybe one of them. Yeah, no, only the second to last one. But yeah, I had more health than the other com, so I won. 1 piece victory is literally says. And yeah, we get a star. We have to get 5 stars because we have to win 5 times, as we can see above. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, it lets the other, the one I think with less points. Oh boy, this one was I wasn't good at this as a kid, but honestly, because I didn't immediately realize what you have to do. You have to press the A button when it the pendulum goes to the middle. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's see. Honestly, it can be tricky even if you know what to do, because as you can see, it speeds up. Good news is that there are some of them. Yeah, we had less Z's for now. Oh boy, now we are getting them. Ah, too bad. We barely lost to that computer. Yeah, this is why I wasn't sure that we'd win them all. But yeah, of course, it's nice also in the sense that it gives some spice to this competition. And yeah, it chooses between those with less points. Of course, then they go to the other one that I'm not the best at, because this one is mashing. You have to keep in mind, you have to pay attention to which button you have to currently press. But yeah, I'm not good at mashing at all, which will be really bad for future certain other games. But yeah, we'll try it, of course, and see how it goes. It helps that I have a list. As you can see, the computers are way better. Maybe at easy I would have been able to win. But yeah. Oh boy, yeah, we have to be careful about that computer. Continue. Still between those two choosing. Hopefully they choose all the minigames we haven't played yet. For now, yes. Here we have to press the A button to jump as Magikarp and hit the counter at the top, so yeah. Let's give it a try. Yeah, here you have to press it long enough and then release it, and to press it more often. If you are not careful, and it happened to me twice, despite knowing that, you might not be able to jump immediately when you land. But yeah, we did well enough, even though they... these, unlike the first game, these normal computers are no joke. Let's continue still. Those two. Would be cool if one of them won, so the other one would choose. Okay, for now they're choosing another game, luckily enough. This one we have Senshu, and we have to dig by mashing, but in this case alternating L and R. We'll give it a try. I was somewhat decent at it, definitely more so than regular mashing. But of course, yeah, and I did much better. But it all depends also, of course, on the CPUs themselves. But yeah, we did it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is an interesting one. You have to press and keep pressed the A button to Harden as either Metapod or Kakuna. And it's random which one you get, so it's funny also considering that. To avoid getting hit by those rocks, but while hardening, you lose stamina anyway, so you have to, it's a matter of managing it. Let's give it a try. We have Kakuna. Yeah, as you can see, you still lose some, but you do want to harden, otherwise you'd lose too much health like that, like I did, and now the CPUs are doing. Yeah, now that I know. Oh, yeah. As soon as I say it, then... Yeah, I'm not used to the timing as much as I was when I played it back then. And yeah, so that com won. The good news is that it's not our biggest rival, so we are fine for now. And yeah, as expected, the yellow com is the one choosing now. Oh, this is a favorite of mine, and of many. We have Lickitung, we are at Kaiten Sushi, we have the sushi rotating, not the usual conveyor belt, but similar enough. And we have to eat different kinds of sushi to earn points. We have the points here. Actually, not strictly points, but we have the prices of them. They are in N, as you can see here in hiragana next to the numbers. N is the Japanese how you say yen in Japanese. The difference between N and yen is because of the evolution of the Japanese language. Yen is an older reading. But yeah, you have to get the most plates. I think the most expensive ones. You can also make combos by getting them in sequence. Yeah, we'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, I think I got... yeah, I think there it's actually random. I didn't remember that there are some that are too spicy. Not sure if it said it there, but simply considering that most likely there's wasabi involved. As someone who doesn't stand spiciness in general, yeah, not the best. I feel for these lucky tongues. Lucky tongues better in English. Yeah, we got a lot. No, but actually, scratch it. There's one above that got. Well, one got a lot less plates than us, as you can see. Okay, should be fine now. Less plates than us, but they got more expensive ones, and so yeah, they spent more and won. Yeah, pretty fun. Oh boy, it's our rival again, so we might actually lose. Yeah, let's continue. Let's hope they still choose new ones. Okay, for now, yes. I think we have only one left. Those we haven't played yet. This is a pretty cool one. We have to choose the direction with the D-pad, then sling, throw the Ekans with the control stick to flicking it. And yeah, we have to get the most points. There are also gold tickets involved, which are worth more, of course. Yeah, let's give it a try. Too much. I'm thinking you really have to be gentle with these ones in front. That one, because despite honestly, even on an actual N64, as I remember that being the case also there. Not just because potential higher sensitivity on NSO, stuff like that. Oh, too bad that. Let's try to get that. Too bad someone else got it. Okay, let's try to get it. Yellow got it. Too much. Barely, because we did better at first. Yeah, as you can see, it was quite close, and I didn't do particularly well, to be completely honest. We have one left to win, and yeah, luckily enough, they chose the last minigame, the Rattata one. It's simply you have to run by pressing A. I think, yeah, by mashing it technically, even though it's not particularly a mashing minigame, because you are on a conveyor belt in this case, actually, and you have to jump with the D-pad up. To avoid hitting the obstacles. And so yeah, let's give it a try. By the way, I didn't mention those, but the Ditto numbers are pretty cute. But too late. Still too late. I have to press it way earlier. Yeah, too bad that way too slow. Way too slow. I think. Sorry, I was. Now I see why I was doing bad. I was looking at the other player. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind the numbers at the bottom. I forgot about that, and so I was watching player 4. Good news is that that come 1, and so we still have the advantage. Yeah, with that we have actually played all the mini games. Oh boy, they're choosing that again. But this time I actually pay attention, and so jump at the right time at least. Yeah, now I'm doing much better. Now I see why I wasn't jumping always when at the right time. Yeah, there is still some mashing involved, and unfortunately, the second CPU, at the with the number 2 here, 1. But yeah, we did much better, so I'm glad that's the case at least. Okay, we're playing this again, so actually, if everything goes well, we should be able to win, unless they somehow do much better this time, or I do much worse. Hopefully that won't be the case. Yeah, I'm actually doing even somewhat better. Apart from that. I think I could have been slightly faster at certain points, but yeah, only one actual mistake. And with that, we've won. So yeah, 5 was perfect. Champion che te, champion decision, as we have seen already, che te in our Let's Learn Japanese series, in particular. Let's Learn Japanese with series, in particular the Pokemon Snap 1. And yeah, with that we have won, so we'll stop here. That is. As you have seen, these minigames are relatively simple, and honestly there isn't much to these ones more. So I'd actually do this instead. We'll stop playing this Pokémon Stadium already. Move on to Pokémon Stadium 2 because there are more minigames there. And there might be the competition could actually be longer there, depending also on our settings. But yeah, we'll go to that to be sure to play all the minigames and do a full depending on our settings, so of course, but to the end, a competition. Yeah, without further ado, let's close the game. Okay, let's go back to the title. And yeah, let's open Pokémon Stadium 2 outside of Japan. But as you can see here well, unfortunately you can't clearly see it. But here it has Pokémon Stadium in katakana as usual, of course. And then we have under it 2 kanji. The one on the left is for gold. The one on the right for silver. And so yeah, Pokémon Stadium Gold and Silver in Japanese. And then it says also compatible with the Crystal version. But yeah, doesn't matter for us. Again, also considering a game with that Pokemon. Again, we'll watch this intro, even though it's unrelated to what we'll do this time. But it's still cool to see. And yeah, we have our title screen of Pokémon Stadium Gold and Silver. Press start. As usual, we don't have notice this time a ditto as a cursor with hand shape with a pointing finger, pretty funny. Kind of like a glove in a sense, but yeah, we'll choose this, which is again the usual stadium, as in we have the stadium and all the other modes, including the one that interests us. This time simply called mini game. So, mini game. Okay, let's start it. And here we technically have all the we have on the left the mini games. This is the free where you can choose them freely. This is the competition. On the right we actually have quizzes. I might consider playing it, even though of course it won't be easy to explain what's going on. At the bottom, also on the right, we have the one where you compete against others. Minna, the quiz. So yeah, for the multiplayer, this one for single player. We'll consider it, but yeah, first and foremost, let's start with the championship to play the regular mini games. Yeah, this one will be difficult to play the quiz and win, and also explain on the fly, but we might try it. But yeah, first the usual competition. And we have at the bottom, just to mention it, this test to check if there aren't issues with your controls. If you aren't moving the stick, the digger shouldn't be moving, like in our case. If it is, you have to press L and R plus the start button to reset it. It's an issue with analog controls. Something that happened with the control stick and also the L and R buttons on GameCube. Also, you could unplug and plug it back in without pressing anything. You have to be careful to not be pressing the control stick or the L and R buttons. But yeah, we are fine, so let's choose it. Again, Says said. We have our usual difficulties. Again, we go with normal. Okay, we have again, we can choose how many wins. And in this case, we actually have less choices, as you can see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But we also have an estimation of how long it takes. In this case, notice that the counter is my, because we have coins showing the number of victories. So coins, of course, are thin and flat, so yeah, my, as already mentioned, also for the photos. But yeah, we have also an estimation of the time with Pun or Pun, depending on the number before it, which means minutes. I'd say we can go for... Well, I'd say we can go for the around 20 minutes. In case it takes longer, also because I mentioned some things, of course, as usual, at least the rules in general. We simply continue. Then after this we take our break, because I'd also like to grab a snack as usual for these streams, and then we'll see what to do after. But yeah, let's go for 7, honestly. Okay, computer is choosing. Yeah, first you have to choose how many coins you get from this minigame, chosen at random this time. Okay, we start with the Donphan one. A pretty fun one. It's a race with Donphans. You have to move with the control, the D-pad. But you can also press A to leave some dust behind. They will be actually in the shape of tornadoes. Even though they're, as it says here, they're ground smoke, literally. But yeah, let's start and let's see it in practice. Yeah, as usual, we see the... Yeah, and just to be sure, you can't... Yeah, we can leave that. Yeah, so you have to also be careful about those. Like I wasn't there, just to get... try to get ahead of this computer. Yeah, as you can see, there are there are quite a lot of laps. Yeah, we have a lot of because the one in last gets more dust. Yeah, I did really bad after a good start. And on the last lap, Donphan gets rolls like that, but yeah, I did really bad, unfortunately, because of the middle part. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So yeah, depending also on how many coins you win, also because of the dice, you might say, well, this one I'm not winning, I can already tell you, because it's yet another mashing similar to the Pikachu and Voltorb one. A and B again, but also the control, the D-pad, so... but yeah, since mashing is involved, classic mashing, I have serious doubts about it. Although honestly, the D-pad being involved increases my chances, as you can see here. Yeah, and I actually won, yeah. As long as it's not just mashing, I clearly do better against these normal CPUs. I don't want to think how difficult the difficult ones are. Yeah, it chooses again on those, between those with less coins. Only one. I'd like to get it to get to the same as the that com. Yeah, we have this Furret minigame. You have to press the D-pad to choose where to go and then A to shoot. And yeah, you have to make goals into your own goal. By the way, something really nice, I won't mention them, but while our, I'm not sure if it's always player one, or simply because I'm the human player, I think I have the Japanese name for Furret, as it's also in the title, while the other ones have nicknames. Pretty funny ones. If you know or as practice for your kana, you can check them out yourself. But yeah, that's it was worth mentioning at least. Yeah, you have to press. Okay, now we are back here. It's not easy with these CPUs. Okay, now we are back. Too bad. Someone has got Well, of course, at first it's easy. Well, the CPU is getting them all for now. Apart from one there. Also because the CPUs aren't helping. But yeah, we also get Mega Balls. And we should, yeah, we get also Ultra Balls. They're worth more points. And a Master Ball. Yeah, and also there are way more as the game continues, so it's easier to not get stuck like at the start where everyone was trying to get... okay. Barely. Or even with that, I'm not sure if it counted, I didn't see. Yeah, too bad that Com won. Lucky not the one already with points, at least. Yeah, as you can see, there's a variance between how long it takes because of the dice, and so the number of coins involved in this minigame, and so on. Yeah, now we have this one with the EVs. You have to wait and press to dash, B to feint. And yeah, it's simply a game of timing and also chicken. You have to avoid the pine cones. Get as much fruit as possible. In the case of strawberries, as you can see, it gets divided depending on how fast you are and also between all those who pressed the button. Of course, a melon, on the other hand, would be, yeah, like in this case, those grapes, only that the Com got them, despite everyone jumping to it. Not many, but luckily I did get other ones. Yeah, we have the last one. So I think no pine cones this time. Yeah, no pine cones. While other times they do show up. Yeah, I won, lucky enough. Got way more than the other ones. Poor Com on the bottom left. 0 points. As you can see again, we have 10 as the counter. Yeah, so with that, I'm in first along with the other Com. Let's see. Okay, more 2 coins. Hope, especially my rival doesn't get it. Yeah, here we have to push the other Hitmonchan, Hitmon tops outside of the ring. You have to move with the control stick and press A to accelerate. Capoeira is with the long R at the end for that's the name of it. On top, and then we have the nicknames as usual. Yeah, you have to be careful because while you can also go outside on your own and more than getting sent out of the ring by someone else, you should do that instead if necessary. Do not make them get points. And yeah, of course, the acceleration is limited. Yeah, we have to be careful about Com Yellow, who has a lot of points. Now I only need 1, so let's... yeah, perfect. So 2 coins, nice, we're getting closer to our goal. And we have that, unfortunately. The one at the bottom, as we'll see, is a one that lets others steal from the one in those in first. But yeah, now we have this mini game. We have either Pin Zero or Scyther, and we have to press A to cut the logs at the exact point. Or at the very least to get at least some points instead of nothing or even negative ones. I'm currently forgetting. To not lose them, as I can see also quickly in the description. So better slightly before if you can't get it exactly. But yeah, let's give it a try. We have a Pinsir. Okay, in this case, we barely have time left. Well, unless I completely miss it. As you can see, I would have got negative points there. And we can see the name of the rounds are number plus hon, which is the counter for cylindrical things, objects, and then me, because it's the ordinal number. Perfect. Yeah, perfect cut is 20. Yeah, as you can see, we have this Spinax involved, assisting us. Too late for me. Only 2. Good thing. Not the same as that com. Unless they got it right. Yeah. Good thing I did it earlier, so I didn't lose points unlike that com, and so I won. Okay. 1 coin, not much, but we're getting closer and closer to our goal. And yeah, we can see either giving to others, like in this case, so I have to win simply not to lose 3 coins, which is a lot. Luckily we have this minigame, which should be easy enough depending on how the computers do. We have to press left and right to move the chances that way to get as many eggs as possible. We have 100 ko as the suffix, which is kind of a general counter, but usually more than the general one, which is the actual one, which is 2. But again, 2 is only used with numbers under 10. This is a general one, often used for relatively small objects. But yeah, let's give it a try. There are 100, we have to get as many as possible. I think I did get a perfect 100 at some point, but yeah, definitely not in this case, as I have already missed 1. But yeah, I'd rather avoid also the Voltors, as those make you lose also eggs you have already collected. I'd rather miss some new eggs instead. I don't remember how many, and I'm not checking the comms screens. I'd rather focus on my eggs, but I went the other way around there. I could have done much better, but definitely better than the comms. Yeah, 84 is still decent. 84. Yeah, and I blocked, as we can see, Burok with that Wobbuffet. Pretty funny. Yeah, as usual, now it keeps on being like that. In this case, I actually think it's simply that if I win, I don't get the coin. If anyone else wins, they get a coin, but it's not stealing, I think, in this case. It's honestly better. But yeah, we have this one with the Golbats. We have to get as many hearts as possible by moving. We press A to fly higher. But if you hit other Golbats and even more so Magnemites, you lose them, so you have to be careful. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, staying towards the back can be a strategy, as we can see here, because you then get the ones others may lose. Although, on the other hand, of course, you then don't get all the ones in front. So it's, of course, all a matter of balance. Too bad that I'm losing hearts now. Let's get this one. Okay. We both won. Okay, and we have a quiz to win. It will get settled, decided with a quiz. Okay. Let's see. Neurobone. It's Neurobone is one of the poly evolutions. Poly. I don't remember. I think maybe. Well, in this case, I think it was saying. I don't remember Neurobone specifically, but it was either Poliwhirl or Poliwrath. And yeah, I chose as the correct answer the Water Stone, and yeah, so I got it right. Yeah, I didn't win any coins there, as you have seen, but yeah, at least I prevented other ones. Okay, one coin, we try to win it. Okay, we have this one with Mr. Mimes. And you have to protect, in this case, your goal and send it the Pokeballs, those of the other Mr. Mimes. And yeah, let's give it a try. And yeah, you lose 1 point when they score. Other players score a goal in your one. In yours. And you can press A to make it go faster. And also to make sure that it counts, the point counts towards your score, like in this case. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, in this case I think we have only Pokeballs, but of course the number increases. Okay, no, yeah, and you have to get 5 points, I forgot about that. The one who gets 5 points first wins, and lucky it's us in this case. And yeah, so we got it. Okay, now it all depends if we can win already. Yeah, no, we can't win already. Hopefully I can win and so not lose. Okay, we get this cute mini game. Not only because we have we play as Igribuffs or Clefairs, but because we have to count how many Pokemons there are. The ones that it will show us at the start of each round. And yeah, that's right, by pressing A. Okay, first and foremost we have Magikarp. called as such also in Japanese. To be honest, I know mostly 8. And we have a Hiki, Piki in that case as the counter because it's for small creatures. I didn't see the name this time, but I know that Psyduck is called Kodaku, small duck literally. Child duck even more literally. Togepi's also. But yeah, now we are starting to get Pokemons that we don't have to count. And we got our points. We have to count Magnemites, oh boy, and this one will be difficult, I think, because I think... okay, not in this case, but I think they can show up together with Magnetons. Or maybe I forget. It's a mistake on my part. And yeah, and now we have this final round with where we have to count everything. And a perfect gives you 40 points. Yeah, no, not that many. And it doesn't show at first how many you got. The correct answer was 21. So yeah, it was one of the closest ones. And yeah, so we got the most points. Okay. And yeah, we protected our coins. Let's hope for 1 or 2 here. Perfect. Okay, if we win this, yeah, reach, it says reach because the victory is in reach. This is a really cool mini game where you have these Delibirds. You move between, by the way, called Deribado also. So the same just with Japanese pronunciation in Japanese. But yeah, you have to get items at the bottom conveyor belt and bring it up to yours up. Well, to the one on top. Each item has different values, as you can see there. You can bring more than one item at once, but the more you get, the slower you get, and of course there will be obstacles. I think swine-ups, if I recall correctly. If you get the same, more of the same item, there are combos as usual. Yeah, quite reminiscent of the Lickitung minigame in Pokémon Stadium 1, which I've seen. So yeah, let's start it. Too bad that they're getting all the good ones. Okay, let's get this diamond. Too bad that I lost it there because of this other Delibird in the way. More than me being slow. Let's be careful. Okay. Let's send at least something this time. Let's get more panels. Let's get... okay, no. Unfortunately missed. And yeah, you have to be careful because others will push you, as happened to me there, and also kind of before, but especially there. There I'm 100% sure. Get these, thank you. Okay, now I try to move slowly but surely towards the top. Okay, let's get at least this diamond if I can. Perfect. Less than others, but maybe I won. Yeah, I barely won, thanks to slightly more, 50 more points. And yeah, with that, we have actually won this competition. So nice. Okay. And yeah, we actually see these. We see the Pokemon there. I think that, yeah, they change between maybe even specifically the ones you played as in the mini games. And you can also don't remember if the color is always the same for player 1 or not. We'd know for sure also considering the different Pokemons. For sure we got the pins here and the Igglybuff. But yeah, congratulations, player 1, Sun. Okay, I'd say for now we can take our usual break. When we are back, I'll try to get... I might give the quiz at least a try. Even though, oh boy, it being in Japanese with me, not knowing all the Pokemon Japanese names will be difficult on its own, and then of course also explain what goes on. But I'd say we can still give it a try. I think we might try this. I think you can challenge also computers, but we'll see all these options. If we have, although, sorry, first and foremost, we'll actually check them because I think we still have some minigames we haven't played. If that's the case, I'll check those first and foremost, and then we'll see potentially the quizzes and so on. Okay. See you in around 5 minutes. Let's go back. Not this. This. And we are back. You're sorry that it took slightly longer, but I ate a snack, a slice of cake in this case. But yeah, we can now continue. As I mentioned, first and foremost, let's play the mini games we haven't seen while playing the competition. And there's at the very least one we haven't played, know for sure. And also got reminded also here by seeing that Pokemon. Yeah, we have the Togepi mini game. And actually it's the only one we haven't played, so we'll do that. All the other ones, as you see, we have played them all. The Golbat one on top, Scyther and Pinsir, Furret, Starmine, Pichu, Donphan, Igglybuff and Clefairy. Yeah, Togepi is the one we haven't played, Delibird, Chansey and Eevee. So let's play that. And yeah, it's similar to the Rattata one, but in this case, instead of pressing the A button, you simply move the control stick and you have to avoid obstacles, get boosts, and so on, as we'll see soon enough. And we start playing, and by the way, again, we see that Togepi is called Togepi in Japanese, so same, except for the long vowel for the P. And then, of course, as usual, we see the nicknames, but yeah, we want to get these arrows to start rolling and get these boosts. I like what I did there. I have to be careful about and the number above you shows your current position. So we are doing actually quite bad now. And yeah, we got third and barely so. But yeah, so we have with that we have checked all the mini games. As you have seen there, we have the menu with Pikachu with all his emotions. The crying one was the one to stop playing. But yeah, I'm doing that because I'd like to give the quizzes a try. We'll see how those go in all the senses as mentioned. I'm curious to see actually first the... Yeah, no, Mina, the quiz is strictly for multiplayer, as in 2 to 4 people, not CPUs. So we play on quiz on as one person, literally. And we have different difficulties. I'd say let's start with the normal one, because I think potentially it goes on and on. As you can see here, it says that the record is 25 mon. Mon is the counter. It's actually simply the Chinese reading of the character, which means to ask, and so question. Yeah, we have 25, so potentially as easy you could go. It could go for quite long. We'll try this one. Let's see if we can get at least this 15. easier said than done, but yeah, and if you make a mistake, you actually have that much time, 100 seconds, 100 count, but it's seconds, I think. If you make a mistake, you use 10. And yeah, let's give it a try. Let's see. The one only male, Tauros, of course. Mirku no Mi, of course, milk involved, milk tank. Mistake. Because I saw the silver, grass and psychic type execute. Where you can catch Ho-Ho, the bell tower, Suzuno-to. This one is Derubir is Houndour or Houndoom, so fire dark. The brown Pokemon was that one. Can barely. Yeah, no, that was Politoed, I think. Well, of course, the evolution of the Pokemon, the silhouette, so that one. Yeah, I increase slightly the volume of the screen. Takeshi is Brock, so Brock, of course. Yeah, no, this one I'm not sure because it was about some characters and so their names in Japanese. But I didn't have enough time, and honestly there were some I didn't recognize. Let's actually change the difficulty to see how the questions also change. Let's start with easy, then we also try the highest difficulty. Okay, the mini game, the one in the cave, Golbat, of course. Yadoran, the evolution, so Slowpoke, Slowbro. The grey Pokemon is Onix, of course. Top white, bottom red. The biggest one is Lapras, of course. Well, the one with mushrooms, of course. Paras, then we have the name of the Japanese name of Tentacruel. Parasect, the one bigger than Parasect. Moltres, of course. The blue one, Meryl. This one is, well, of course, simply the silhouette. The opposite this time, Voltorb, red at the top. This is Nyoromo, is the Japanese name. Nyorobone, I think, is actually then Poliwhirl. This one is the smallest one, is Omanite. The brown one is Piloswine, of course. There's one smaller, the smaller one is, of course, Spearow. The one, well, starting with a Ru, so Rugia, of course. This one, I think Himanatsu, it's the name. Okay. Mizukori, well, of course, water and ice cloister. Monzara is the name of Tangela in Japanese. The one with the longest, oops, not, it was actually the one with the trick question, the one with the longest tail was actually Azumarill, I think. Okay, so we got 19. We'll first give the highest difficulty a try. Then we might... we'll see. It would be nice to get a higher record in one of those at least. The one that learns Rocket, yeah, I think it's Squirtle that learns Headbutt. These are the trick questions. A yellow Pokemon, but then it asks actually the red one. The badge for level... yeah, no, wasn't quick enough. It should be Sekichiku, the name of the city in Japanese with the Safari Zone, okay. The one only female is Chansey. The highest one should be nope, it's actually Magmar, I didn't know that. In Pokemon Gold, the one you can't get, don't remember, let's try Meowth, and it was my Meowth, okay. The one in the, don't remember the name, the people group, egg group. The one that says this, I'd say Akane, so Whitney, yes. Nyoromo is... I didn't make it in time. It was Poliwag, as we have seen before. I don't remember its number, but I would have guessed 60 or 78, I don't remember on the top of my head. But yeah, we actually got, as expected, considering it was much lower, higher score in the most difficult one. We changed difficulty. I'd say we can give I want to give at least the other two difficulties one more try to see if we can get a higher score than the base one. Maybe we can make it in the normal difficulty. I have doubts in the easy one because it's way higher. But we'll give it a try. So let's try normal. After that, let's say we can go back. Split. Okay, that's okay. Now it seems to be fine. After that, we can go back and play one more championship. I'd say. We choose depending on how much time we have. Its length. Yeah, let's give this a try first. Again, a trick question. Let's choose the yellow Pokemon instead of the white one, which was the trick. The Pokemon blocking that road and the route, of course, it was the grey one actually is the trick question of that kind. Metal Coat, Hassamu is, I think, a Scizor. Might be wrong, but it was definitely the metal coat. Kamonegi is normal flying, of course. It's far-fetched. Yeah, no, that was wrong. Was someone eating grass? Gantetsu, I'm not sure who it is. Nope, and it wasn't Goldenrod City. Blackie is dark type. The yellow Pokemon is Psyduck. Yeah, with those mistakes I have doubts. Bug Rock. Usubane. Yeah, it's Yamma. Nope. Went too quickly and didn't pay enough attention, but yeah, at most we would have got 10, so yeah. Okay, now it seems to be fine. Let's give Easy another try, even though I have even more doubts about this one. Yeah, let's give it a try. Browsing into Hypno. The biggest one, of course, Arbok. Between these, this is Kangaskhan, the shape. Heracross between these, same name in Japanese. Okorizaru. The one smaller than a Mankey was a Pidgey, or a Primeape, I think. The one starting with O, Otachi. I don't remember which one that is. The longest one between these, well, Heracross, of course. This one is Otachi. Ah, okay, so I think Otachi is centered. Well, Ghost and Poison, of course. White top, and so on. Poison, Tentacruel's Japanese name, the red Pokemon. Okay, here we might actually. The top is red, of course. The opposite. The one with the count game, Cleffa. Dugong, similar to English. The one with the child inside, with well, the evolution, of course, easy. The smallest one, Omanite, of course. Okay, we might make it, unless the green Pokemon. The big one bigger than Parasect, well, Moltres, of course. The pink one is Execute. Meowth, the Japanese name, we have seen it in our series. The Japanese name of Tangela. The top is blue and so on. Bakufun was definitely Typhlosion. But at most we would have got again 25. Considering that we got much closer here though, I'll give this one another try. I'll literally do this one more time as per this option, so we'll see if we can at least get this one bigger record. After that we'll play another championship. Okay. Start Me, same name as in English. The top is red. The electric type is Ampharos. Entei, same in English. The blue Pokemon is Meryl. The one with the long ears as Meryl, of course. The smallest one between these is Blossom. The silver one is Skarmory, of course. This is Sandopan in Japanese. Sandslash. The top is blue, as usual, Queerfish. This is Machamp. The one starting with To, so Togepi. This one evolves into Piloswine. It was actually perfect for the grass question. This is Parasect, just like in English. This is Garura, we have seen it in Pokemon Snap. The count minigame again Cleffa. We are doing much better this time. Yellow Pokemon. The biggest one, Lugia. The one smaller than, smaller, of course, Magnemite. I think they're smaller than a Magnemite, actually. This is Yamikarasu, the Japanese name of Macro. The bigger one than Lapras is Gardevoir. Showers is the Japanese name of Vaporeon. White at the top again, and yeah, we're getting it this time. Arbok, same as in English. Again, water, ice. Coratta is Rattata. The red one is Octillery. Tsuno, so Horn, so Heracross. The smallest one is Coratta, given as a... And yeah, we got 30 points like that, and we got the new record. So yeah, it was worth replaying it. We would like to win the... well, you know what? I'll give one more try the normal difficulty to see if we can get a higher record also here. If we can't, then we simply move on to something else. Yeah, let's give it a quick try. The type of Vaporeon. The type of Erika's Pokémons. Kamakiri, Cat Kiri, so the grey one, Onyx. The question. The small one smaller, so Weedle. Yeah, we have to choose the watercolor one. Gligar has one tail. Blue has normal Pokemon. Blue as in Terra and Gary. Minigame. Pion Pion Bowl is Furret. Linea. This isn't. We try, yeah, Goldenrod, okay. I don't remember who Oh boy, again this question. Okay. I know. I don't know the answer though. The ground flying Pokemon. Pichu falls into Pikachu, of course. The only male, only one. Brown one. Where we can catch the bell tower. And this is hand hour, of course. And so we got it. Let's see if we can get slightly more. Yeah, ice ground. Yeah, couldn't even answer in time there. Yeah, 17, so we actually got a higher record also for this. So yeah, it was worth trying once more. But yeah, with that, I'd say we can go back to playing the minigames themselves. We'll play the championship again this time. I'll actually give it the higher difficulty a try, since we won at normal. So with harder CPUs. We technically have 25 minutes, but I'll go for around 20, just to be sure, and so again 7 coins. I have doubts I'll win this time, but we'll still give it a try, of course, and we'll see who wins instead if I can't win. This one is chosen at random. Okay, this time we have a Scyther, nice. In Japanese, Strike. From English, Strike. But as we'll see again in other Pokemon games. Ah, too slow. Yeah, no points at all. Yeah, not perfect, but honestly in this case... oh boy, someone got a perfect. You can tell that these are hard CPUs. Yeah, not perfect. But honestly, slow and steady might win the race in this case. Yeah, no, someone got perfect, I got only some. 2 got perfect, actually. Too late. I wanted to try to get it perfect so to have a chance, but no. So actually 2 comes 1, and I have a quiz. Let's see who wins and what the question ends up being. Yeah, and one of the drill move that you can't, the one hit move that you can't use when your opponent has a higher level. I'm forgetting its name in English currently. Ah yeah, you got it. If you know Pokemon, you know which one that is. According to my description, oh boy, 3 coins. And yeah, I'm the one choosing this time. Considering that, honestly, I think I have the highest chance. I'll give the counting one a try. I feel that that, or at most the chancy one. I think I might have pressed the one less. Nope. everyone perfect and they were simply moving faster there. Yeah, we have Voltops to counter. I feel like I might have pressed one less, and yeah, I did. Yeah, too bad. I could still win, but you have to be careful about how many times you actually press it. But yeah, this should be the right answer. So yeah, we only have one comma slightly up in front of us. Okay, should have counted correctly. And yeah, still the same comma, unfortunately. Yeah, now we have to count them all. Okay, I think if not perfect, I should have counted them more or less. I might have missed some, but... Okay, 30, so actually that com was closer. But we both got the same points, and now it's up to the quiz to choose. Yeah, that was Porygon. Good thing the com wasn't faster than me. Yeah, that was Porygon's cry. And good thing I turned the volume up. Okay, let's see. Please, no stealing. Okay, thank you. Not at this point. Still have more chances compared to other minigames, maybe, but it's not that easy. And someone send me out. Pressed it too quickly, but I stole the point there. Someone else got it then, there. Okay, we got it. Oh, I'm worried about those corn. Unfortunately, yellow got it. But yeah, we did decent enough, but yeah, that computer did better. Oh boy, and it's the one that's currently in first with that. So honestly, I wouldn't mind in this case the stealing, but yeah, doesn't matter too. Let's see. Okay, at random. Okay, let's see how it goes with the chance minigame. I didn't see it, by the way, but its Japanese name should be Raki, so Lucky from English. I missed an egg there already. 2. So yeah, I think the pounds will be really good, and unfortunately I made some stupid mistakes already. Not as bad considering that I could have hit the Voltorbs. Yeah, not as... I got a Voltorb, unfortunately. And yeah, that's how you want to avoid the Voltorbs first and foremost. Even at the cost of losing some, a couple of eggs, as in not getting them. Yeah, no. With that, I don't have any chance. Yeah, too bad. Should have been more careful. The good news is that yellow didn't win, but another come. Please, let's steal from yellow. Nope, only one. Okay, let's see if I can do better this time. Even though I get doubts considering the they are the higher difficulty CPUs, and they already sent me quite back there. I'm so behind. Yeah, I'm like 1 lap behind, unfortunately. I hope I can at least stop yellow in its yellow is quite close to winning. And yeah, I stopped at least yellow. And funny enough, I got third and beat that CPU at least. Yeah, so we get that CPU gets 1 coin, so it doesn't matter honestly. Maybe the CPU actually ends up winning. Oh boy, let's hope yellow doesn't win. Otherwise, it ends here. Okay, let's actually... I'm not sure how it will go with hard CPUs these. Honestly, in this case, maybe staying in the back would be better. Too many hearts there. Okay. Oh boy. No, at the very last second. Too bad. Good news is that yellow didn't win, so we still have a chance. At least that's still from yellow this time. Nope. 2, which would be great for me. Random. Oh boy, yeah. Mashing. This time I doubt I'm winning. Yeah, yellow actually won, but I did much better than I thought. So yeah, again, mashing on its own, I'm bad at it, clearly, but combined with other things, much better. Or the trigger mashing. Okay, let's steal from yellow, please. Please. Even better if I get those points, but... if I can get... no! Even the extra one. Okay, no, now that com is winning unless something changes. yeah, unfortunately that com won because of that accident. Hey SKS, nice to see you here. Okay, let's see. Okay, 2 coins. Oh boy, that com now is in reach. Okay, let's see if I can win this. Wonder if we see the pine coast this time. Slightly too slow. Oops. Yeah, the bad thing if you get hit by a Pineco, you are forced to stay out of the next one. Please, yellow, you had a chance there. Yeah, we thought everyone else there. The good news is that it wasn't the com that was in reach. Oh boy, even though it was quite close. The other one won. Okay. Yeah, we're playing some mini games in Pokémon Stadium 1. We did it in the first part, and now 2. Okay, let's choose something that well, I choose this one again, even though... Let's give the Delibird one a try. And see how it goes. Yeah, of course, if a ring spawns right there, it's actually at least put this. Okay, perfect. And I got also a double there. Okay, let's get some Game Boys. It doesn't matter if I... refuse to get more candies there. Let's do these. Okay, let's try to get also this piano. Okay. Let's try to get a final present. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's really nice that among the presents here there are the Game Boys, and yeah. Okay. Okay, that computer won. I guess because they got a lot of combos and also the Diamond Ring. Yeah, against strong, so hard CPUs. It's difficult to win. Yeah, now let's play the counting game again. Sorry, but we are at risk here to lose. Let's give us one chance. Okay, we have a side axe. Six should be. Yep. As for the correct answer, it's 6 of small Pokemon. Okay, I should have pressed enough. 11, yes. Only 6. Yep, and we got it. Nice. Togepi, the duos Okay, they weren't fake ones this time, but you had to count them all, and there were a lot. I think 21 is correct, and yes it is. And now we have to count them all, so... Okay, I might have added more or less should be there, but I'm not sure if exactly so. 29, yeah. Everyone but the yellow CPU lost. And unfortunately, I think they won that way. Nope. Okay. But yeah, my chances are really low. As we can steal. Nope. Yeah, I doubt we'll win. Considering that I'll actually play the last minigame we haven't played anyway during this championship. Yeah, let's give it a try. These ones are difficult with everyone focusing on these Pokeballs. When more start to show up, it becomes easier to get at least some points. Because everyone here is pushing them far from my... Yeah, and now I got at least the Mega Ball. Also that Pokeball. So that's what happens. Boy, that's... oh no. Let's get the Master Ball, thank you. Let's get that Mega Ball. Again, the Master Ball if possible. Oh boy, yeah. Or at least the Ultra Ball. Okay, okay, this is clearly actually my forte in these minigames against strong CPUs. Although I got also kind of lucky. Okay, if I can steal from someone... Nope. So I'm sorry, but we are trying this again to see. The good news is that we'll see if I was simply lucky or if it was also... that way I was genuinely good. Yeah, this first phase, it's practically impossible even at with lower CPUs. Well, I got there, but it because I got lucky that it got here at first. Yeah. We got that. The CPU got the Mega Ball. Thank you. Again. Oh, the CPU is getting way too many points. Yeah, no. So I did get in part lucky, but also, or even better, I'd say quite unlucky this time, because as you can see, I'm actually doing relatively well. But yeah, with that, the good news is that it wasn't one of the CPUs that was winning, so we still have a chance. Even though I have doubts. This would be great if we would all be at 6 if I could win. It's random this time of voting. This one I have serious doubts. So we'll see. Most likely we see a CPU win instead. I got lucky there. Not there, unfortunately. But we might get it at the very last second. Nope, not with that. And a computer won the minigame and so this match, but as expected, considering that the hard CPUs strong in Japanese. And yes, so they won. Congratulations. And yeah, perfect, considering that it's time for us to end the stream. We can go back to the title screen. Go back here. Close the app. Well. Yeah, sorry, but there was an ambulance. But yeah. So we played all the mini games in Pokémon Stadium 1, Pokémon Stadium 2 in Japanese, by playing the championship against the CPUs in the competition. Then we played, did the same in Pokémon Stadium 2, Gold and Silver in Japanese. We played the only mini game we hadn't played yet on its own. Then we tried the quizzes, and at the end we actually got new records in all the difficulties. Last but not least, I tried one more competition against hard, strong in Japanese CPUs. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but as expected. So yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow, unless plans change, we have our usual Let's Learn Japanese with series, currently Pokemon Snap. And of course, next Sunday, unless plans change, we'll have another game, mostly just for fun. So, see you then. See you next time.